Friday morning, Kennedy Dragons. Today is Friday. It is March 25th, 2022. It's the 139th day of school. I'm Mr. Butcher. It's my job to keep you guys safe so that you can show us how excellent you can be. It's also my job, because it's Friday, to tell you dad jokes. That's right, Dad Joke Friday. This week we're participating in Georgia Agricultural Week, where we learn about soil and gardening and farm animals, being outside, and how we take care of our environment to help us grow stronger and learn more about our environment. So dad jokes are going to be about farming and farm animals. So why is it always good to tell cows jokes? Because they like being moo. There you go. All right. It's my job to keep you guys safe so you can show us how excellent it is. Hopefully you guys have left your average at home or on the bus and you are ready. Ready means being in the right place at the right time with the right stuff. To have a respectful means treating others the way you want to be treated. And responsible day. Responsible is doing your job with a smile on your face and giving perfect efforts. Speaking of responsibilities, our very first responsibility we have every day is to show respect for the rights that we have in this country and at this school. To do this, we say our Pledge of Allegiance, our school pledge, as well as our doing a moment of silence. To show respect, we stop what we're doing, we stand up tall, we put our hand over our hearts like this, we say the pledge loudly, clearly, and with pride. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Kennedy School Pledge. I pledge myself as a Kennedy Dragon to be ready for the day ahead of me. I'll be respectful of myself, my teachers, and all others I meet throughout the day. I promise to be responsible for myself, my actions, and my learning. I'll work my hardest to be the best dragon I can be. Let's take this moment to reflect quietly on our day, our activities, and what we hope to accomplish. All right, our next responsibility every day is to try to keep each other safe by slowing down the spread of germs. We do this by frequently washing our hands throughout the day. When we wash our hands, we want to use soap and water. If we do not have access to a sink to get soap and water, we can always use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. That will be sufficient. When we wash our hands, we want to get all parts of our hands. The palms of our hands, the backs of our hands, our fingertips in between our fingers, our wrists, and our thumbs. When we wash our hands, we want to do it for at least 20 seconds. Let's model what good hand washing looks like now. Get the palms of your hands. Get the back of your hand. Get the back of your other hand. Get in between your fingers. Get your fingertips. Get your other set of fingertips. Get your thumb. Get your other thumb. Get your wrist. And get your other wrist. And now your hand should be nice and clean. All right, let's go ahead and recognize our birthdays for today as well as over the weekend. Today's birthdays: Hayden Tanner is 10, and Aurora Smith is 7, and also Miss Parente has her birthday today. Tomorrow, Taylor Kane will be 10, Kennedy Ziegler will be 7, Carity Thompson will be 8, Brianna Sierra Guzman will be 7, and Ava Williams will be 7. On Sunday, Noah Hicks will be 5, Michael Adeyemo will be 10, and Miss Ballard will have a birthday as well. Happy birthday to you guys. We'll make sure you get your birthday ribbon. Our next responsibility that we have every day is to make our lunch choice. It's Friday. You would think pizza, but no, Friday during Lent, a little bit different this week. We are having fish sticks. That's for everyone. It's not just a fish sandwich choice. Fish sticks and macaroni and cheese. You'll also get a roll with that. Green beans, squash dippers, orange wedges, and my favorite, the school baked cookie. If you do not want fish sticks and macaroni and cheese, you can always get yogurt and muffin or the PB&J. All right, here's two more dad jokes that fit the agricultural week celebration that we have. Why can't you tell secrets on a farm? Because the corn has ears and the potatoes have eyes. There you go. What kind of things does a farmer talk about when milking cows? Utter nonsense. May need to explain that one. Today's morning message is on respect, caring, and encouragement. How many of you can remember a time when a few words of encouragement from a coach made the difference between winning or losing? Whether we're on the soccer field, tennis court, or on a balance beam, we all need a coach to help us bring out the best that we got. In fact, we need coaches every single day as we play the game of life. We need coaches to help us succeed in school, in relationships, and in being the best that we can be. Listen to these words from an successful American businessman. Few things in the world are more powerful than a positive push, a smile, a word of optimism and hope, and you can do it when things are tough. Today, let's all be coaches in the game of life by giving each other lots of positive encouragement. If something to think about on Mr. Butcher Make Today your masterpiece or not, remember the choice is yours. And that's so true. We all need words of encouragement, okay? We all need words of encouragement. And if we want to see us be successful, we want to see other people be successful, we need to be giving those words of encouragement. Say good things. I know our teachers do it all the time. You guys only hear seems like sometimes the kids only hear the bad things. They only hear the bad things, and they're missing so many of the good things our teachers are saying. So be on the lookout for the good things that the teachers are saying, the encouragement things to say, and also be part of saying encouraging words. Two more dad jokes to go along with agricultural or ag week. What happened when the farmer crossed a chili pepper, a shovel, and a terrier? He got a hot diggity dog. And the last one, who tells chicken jokes? A comedy hen. There you go. Enjoy. That is all we have for announcements, so please help me.
Me and your teachers keep you safe. That is our job.
And your job is to help us keep you safe.
And you can help us by being a ready, respectful, and responsible student who is focused on graduating in the year.
Because when you are a ready, respectful, and responsible student focused on graduation, you are fully committed to student success. I love you very much. Have a great is the last day of our live readings of our March Madness with books. Today we have two more teachers with two more books. We have Miss Stancil reading Stephanie's Ponytail, and we have Miss Alvarez reading The Three Little Pigs and the Somewhat Bad Wolf. First up is Miss Stancil with Stephanie's Ponytail.
Stephanie's Ponytail by Robert Munch, illustrated by Michael M. One day, Stephanie went to her mom and said, "None of the kids in my class have a ponytail. I want a nice ponytail coming out the back, right out of the back." So Stephanie's mom gave her a nice ponytail coming right out of the back. When Stephanie went to school, the other kids looked at her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next morning, when Stephanie went to school, all the other girls had ponytails coming right out of the back. Stephanie looked at them and said, "You all are a bunch of copycats. You just do whatever I do. You don't have a brain in your head." The next morning, The mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Then that's that," said her mom. "It's the only place you can do ponytails." "No, it's not," said Stephanie. "I want one coming right out of the side, just above my ear." "Very strange," said the mom. "Are you sure this is what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming right out above her ear. When she went to school, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next morning, when Stephanie came to school, all of the girls and even some of the boys had ponytails coming right out above their ears. The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said, "Nope." "Would you like one coming out the side?" "Nope." "Then that's that," said her mom. "There is no place you can do ponytails." "Yes, there is," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out the top of my head like a tree." "That's very, very strange," said her mom. "Are you sure this is what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out the top of her head like a tree. When Stephanie went to school, all the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next day, all of the girls and all of the boys had ponytails coming out the top. It looked like broccoli was growing out of their heads. The next morning, when Stephanie woke up and her mom asked, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said, "Nope." "Would you like one coming out the side?" "Nope." "Would you like one coming out the top?" "Nope." "Then that's definitely that," said her mom. "There is no other place you can do ponytails." "Yes, there is," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out the front, hanging it down in front of my nose." "But nobody will know if you're coming or going," said her mom. "Are you sure this is what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming right out the front. On the way to school, she bumped into 4 trees, 3 cats, 2 houses, and 1 principal. When she finally got to her class, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, ugly, very ugly." And Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next day, all of the girls and all of the boys and even the teacher had ponytails coming out right in the front and hanging down in front of their noses. None of them could see where they were going. They bumped into desks and they bumped into each other. They bumped into the walls, and by mistake, 3 girls went into the boys' bathroom. Stephanie yelled, "You're a bunch of brainless copycats! You just do whatever I do. When I come tomorrow, I'm going to have shaved my head." The first person to get to school the next day was the teacher. She had shaved her head bald. The next to come were the boys. They had shaved their heads and they were bald. And the next to come were the girls. They had shaved their heads and they were bald. The last person to come was Stephanie, and she had a nice ponytail coming right out of the back. And that was Stephanie's Ponytail by Robert Munsch.
Great job, Miss Stancil. Now up for our second book is Miss Alvarez reading The Three Little Pigs and the Somewhat Bad Wolf.
Hey guys, I'm Miss Alvarez, and I'm going to be reading The Three Little Pigs and the Somewhat Bad Wolf. Okay, this book is by Mark Teague, and there's only one name down here, so that tells us that he not only wrote the words, but he drew the pictures. So let's see what all is in our book. The Three Little Pigs and the Somewhat Bad Wolf. Once there were 3 little pigs. They lived on a farm, as most pigs do, and they were happy, as most pigs are. Then one day the farmer told them that he and his wife were moving to Florida. He paid the pigs for their good work and sent them on their way. "Let's buy potato chips," said the first pig. "Let's buy Sody Pop," said the second pig. "Let's buy building supplies," said the third pig, who was altogether unpig-like. Reluctantly, the others agreed. The first pig decided to build a house of straw. Since straw is cheap, he had plenty of money left over for potato chips. There he is building his house. The second pig decided to build a stick house. Sticks are practically free, so he had lots of money left over for Sody Pop. You can see he's got a little bottle over there, and there he is building his house. The third pig decided to build a brick house. She spent all her money on bricks and mortar, but the man at the hardware store gave her a sandwich. There she is with the sandwich, and she's on a forklift to carry all the bricks. There's the nice man who gave her a sandwich. Soon the straw house was finished. It was dusty and musty, but the first pig did not mind. He rocked in his hammock and ate his potato chips. And there's a straw house. Soon after that, the stick house was done. It was small and there was no room for a bathtub. But the second pig did not mind. He took a bath in the mud and drank Sody Pop. There's his Sody Pop. I don't know if that's very clean. Brick by brick, the third pig worked on her house. Sometimes the other pigs would come by to watch. They had a wonderful time. There she is working, and there they are. The first pig eating his potato chips, and the second pig drinking the Sody Pop. Finally, the brick house was finished. It was big, beautiful, and strong. The third pig was very happy. She filled a basket with vegetables from her garden. There she is with her vegetables and her garden, and there's her big, beautiful house. It even has a flamingo in the front. Miss Rowberry, one of the teachers at the school, she likes flamingos a lot. The next day, a wolf came to town. He was very hungry and somewhat bad. First, he went to a donut shop, but it was closed. Then, he went to a hot dog stand, but it was locked, closed, and locked. Finally, he went to a pizza parlor, but he wasn't allowed in. He left in a very bad mood. There's the pizza parlor, and it says, "No shirt, no shoes, no wolves." He does look very angry. Soon he came to a straw house. It smelled like pig. "I like pig," he said, not in a friendly way. He banged on the door. "Who is it?" called the first pig. "The wolf. Open up, or I'll blow your house down." I think the door is stuck," said the pig. So the wolf huffed and puffed and blew the house down. "I can't believe that worked," he said. He had never blown down a house before. Quickly, the first pig got on his scooter and sped away. Look at him. He's going quick. And he just can't believe that he actually blew it down. First time for everything. The wolf moved on, hungry but confident. He came to another house, this one built of sticks. Same piggy smell, he said. He knocked on the door. "Who is it?" called the second pig. "Wolf, open up or I'll blow this house down. Trust me," he added. "I've done this before." I think the door's jammed," said the pig. So the wolf took an enormous breath. And he huffed. And he puffed. And he blew the house down. Look at all the sticks. And there he is, huffing and puffing. "I'm amazed that works," he said. Meanwhile, the pig number 2 got on his bike and rode away. The wolf was still hungry. Very, very hungry. You can still see there's a little bit of sody pop left in the sticks. And there's the wolf, or there's the pig riding away. I'm surprised he doesn't chase the pigs. The hungry wolf came to a beautiful brick house. He noticed a familiar scooter and bicycle, and the house reeked of pig. The somewhat bad wolf rang the doorbell. "Who is it?" called the pigs. "The wolf! Open up or I'll blow this house down." "Oh no," said the pigs. "Not now. We are watching our favorite show." The starving wolf took a humongous breath. And he puffed. And he puffed. And he huff, huff, puffed. And puff, huff, huffed. And huffity, huffity, puffed, huffed. You see him? He's looking in the window, but the other ones, they're just watching the TV. With a duck. And some ducklings. Potato chips, and sody pop. All the huffing and puffing stopped. The third pig said, "Do you think he's still out there?" The 3 pigs, they looked through the window and saw the wolf collapsed on the lawn. "Look at that poor guy," said the first pig. "He's exhausted. Maybe he needs some potato chips." The second pig added, "And some sody pop." There they are looking out. And there's the wolf over there collapsed on the ground. All that huffing and puffing must have tired him out. The 3 pigs revived the wolf with some smelly salts and invited him in. Then the somewhat bad wolf was embarrassed. "I was so hungry, I could not think straight." "Have a potato chip," said the first pig. "Have a sody pop," said the second pig. "Never mind that stuff," said the third pig. "Dinner is almost ready." Since their houses were wrecked, the first 2 pigs moved in with the third pig. "My house, my rules," she said. She made them clean their rooms before they went out to play. She made a pool and everything. Look, they're swimming. The ducks are there with the little duckies. And you can see she made windows in the back. And there's one of them. He's jumping off of a diving board. And there's the big bad wolf. Well, the somewhat bad wolf, who was just a little hungry. The wolf stayed too, but there was no more huffing and no more puffing, and he was hardly ever bad again. And that's the 3 little pigs and the somewhat bad wolf. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.
Now that you've heard both our books, it's time to vote for your favorite.